Ayo, Ashleigh Monet here. We did this before, you guys loved it, so I am back for round 2. For those that don't know, this is my YouTube Besties coloring book, and I'll link it in the description. It's sweet, it's cute, and I'm going to ruin it. And for today's corruption, my tools of choice will be these Arrtx colored pencils that they kindly gifted to me. There are 126 colors. They claim to be soft core, artist quality pencils, and I'm actually really excited to try these because I've heard good things. We shall see if I agree. But enough of me talking, let's jump right in and see what I can create. So as is tradition around here, I'll begin with a soft opener, coloring one page as it is designed to be, you know, cute, sweet, and it's gonna be this stack of pandas. So Paula has been pumping out coloring content, obviously to promote her book, and there was one page she did where she gave it a little Christmas makeover, and I just adored that. It has me inspired on this one. So I'm gonna modify this page and add a little Christmas cheer to it. I'm going to start by adding a Christmas tree to the background, and then I'm going to turn all of this bamboo into presents stacked up high. And it's going to look like all of the little panda friends are giving baby panda the boost he needs to put the star on top of the tree. Aww. Ugh, those bows are an absolute disaster. I'm going to have to work on those. So when it comes to covering up these coloring lines and filling in huge spots like the background, I'm actually going to use my Arrtx sim taps. I would go crazy trying to do it all with colored pencils. Personally, I'm the type that uses alcohol markers or watercolor, and then I use colored pencils for like supplemental shading and texture on top of that. So no lie, I'm a little nervous about coloring solid areas with just the pencils. I'm anticipating a major hand cramp by the end of this video. Anyways, the sim taps will give my hand a break on those large areas, and it's so much easier to cover existing lines with acrylic. Now, I gave these markers a good review when I first tried them, and I do still like them, but I will say the paint in them separates so easily, it's really frustrating. You are constantly having to shake and pump to get the paint just right. And every time I pump, even if I do the slightest pressure, like paint shoots all over. I always have to have a paper towel out every time I use them to like catch the mess. And I will say they are so juicy that they take a little while to dry. I want to do an even lighter green for the highlights on the tree, but I'm going to have to wait for this all to dry first. So let's start the presents. Okay, yeah, here's an example of the separation. I did shake this marker, but didn't pump it. So it has this like greasy, transparent version of the paint that's stuck in the tip. And you have to pump to get that out and then get that thick, opaque paint flowing through it again. There we go, that's better. Now the gifts are going to be red, but the red in this set is not as opaque as a lot of the other colors, so I'm just putting down a base. And now we are dry, so I can do that green. And I mean, it's Christmas. This page is screaming for metallic. I'm still obsessed with the gold and silver in this set. I've actually used the gold so much, I think it's almost out. I'm thinking all of these stacked presents are going to have a color scheme of red, gold, silver, white, and black. Yeah, that'll look nice. Gotta make the star gold for sure. Ah, crap. Okay, so I had to change my hoodie. The silver kind of exploded on me and the tiniest bit got on my sleeve, but I actually really like that hoodie, so we cannot allow that to happen again. All right, now I want to add some ornaments to the tree. Thanks to YouTube, I now have a bunch of international friends and I've taken to calling them baubles since it's so much more fun to say than ornaments. Red baubles, silver baubles. And I'll start these little yellow glows for the Christmas lights that I am going to add down the line. I am trying with these gifts and they are just looking a little wiggity whack. I don't know. Whatever, let's work on the background. I'm thinking yellow. Ugh, no, okay, bad idea. I take it back. We'll just do gray. Boring gray, but that is better for my eyes. All right, this looks a mess. I can't deny it. I have to fix all of these lines right now. Better. Okay, that's it for the sim taps. Now for the star of the video, we can get to the colored pencils. So here's the set. I desperately need to rearrange them so that they are in color order. But again, there are 126 colors. I will say I wish there were more skin tones and neutrals in this set. Like there are so many blues and purples, which I don't generally use that often. So I don't know. I'd prefer more peaches and tans. But at least there's a good variety of darker browns and lots of green, which makes me happy. But for this page, I'm not going to be using many colors at all because as they're pandas, we're working black and white. Oh, and a little touch of pink. Okay, I'm getting a feel for the pencils now. They're nice. I don't have to push super hard, but they are definitely applying patchy. I'm going to have to see if a second layer helps, and then of course I'll run the colorless blender over to see how they look. But they're definitely going down patchy. Layer 2, not much better. Let's just get the blender out. Okay, that's better. That's how Mama likes it. Alrighty, that's looking pretty good. Let me go ahead and enhance the glows of those Christmas lights, and that's the last thing we need before it's juicy highlight time. And that's good for this one. That was a fun little warm-up. I like it. It's super cute. It's holly jolly, adorbs, but we're here for something else. Let's creepify. I give you our first creepy page. These sweet little puppies are having a sweet, loving, innocent phone conversation. Oh, but not for long. I saw this page and thought to myself, someone terrifying needs to be on the other end of that phone. These little pups are in danger because the one and only Ghostface is there to slash them tonight.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Okay, once again, after the simp taps, this is looking a mess. Time to reline. Bravo, onto colored pencils. And there it is. I love this. These poor little guys better get the heck out of the house because Ghostface is in it. What have I done to them? All right, let's do one more. Colored pencils are brutal, both for the cramping of the hand, but also for time. Like, I've been at this for 4 hours already. That's embarrassing. So yeah, just one more. These cute little bunnies decorating a wall with a night sky. But you know what I see here? I see two devious bunnies cleaning up a bloody crime scene. What? Heck yes. We've got the cleaning supplies, we've got the chainsaw, the body, and the blood. All of the blood. Okay, so the voices in my head want these bunnies to be neutral colors. Gray, maybe tan. But I know there are people out there that are just so bummed and feeling like I missed an opportunity with the pandas to do fun colors. I mean, there was a stack of 6. Sure, I could have done them rainbow, but I didn't. So for you color lovers, I'll do pastel purple and pastel pink for these buns. I actually think it's kind of amazing. Like, you got these sweet little colored bunnies that are committing this horrendous crime. And that's it for this one. I love it so much, and honestly, the thought for this page struck me while I was watching Paula color it on her channel. So hey, you never know when inspiration will strike. So we have our little criminal cleanup crew of bunnies. Adore it. We have the poor puppies being terrorized by Ghostface. And we have our perfectly G-rated Christmas stack of pandas. And honestly, I love all of these. We did another successful round of corrupting. I definitely want to do more of these, but I will likely be pairing the colored pencils with alcohol markers for the base so that I can get more done next time. Because if I'm honest, this took entirely too long. But thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, goodbye!